Ever face the dilemma of deciding when and how to roll out a new feature in your mobile app? You're not alone. Every mobile app product manager knows the stakes are high, and the decisions you make can significantly impact your app's success. Imagine seamlessly introducing new features with the ability to adjust on the fly, catering to specific user segments, and gathering real-world feedback, all without disrupting the overall user experience. Feature flags give you this superpower, enabling more controlled, data-driven, and user-focused feature rollouts. We'll explore how they can elevate your strategies, mitigate risks, and keep you ahead in the fast-paced world of mobile apps. Let's dive deep into what feature flags really are and why they're such a crucial tool for any mobile app product manager. At its core, a feature flag is an on and off switch for features in your app. But it's more than just a toggle, it's a strategy, enabling you to control and modify features without needing to redeploy your entire app. Why does this matter so much in the mobile app world? Consider the traditional app update cycle. It's not just about development time. It's also about the often lengthy process of App Store approvals. With feature flags, you can sidestep these delays. You can roll out new features or disable them almost instantly and directly respond to user feedback or performance issues. But it's not just about speed. It's about precision and personalization. Feature flags allow you to deliver features to specific segments of your users. Let's say you have a fintech app and want to release a new savings goal tracker. Would you want to test this new feature out on your entire user base, or just 5% in a specific region to make sure it runs smoothly and that users are happy? You can do this with feature flags. This level of control is invaluable for effective A/B testing, ensuring that when you do roll out a feature broadly, it's already optimized for success. So as a product manager, embracing feature flags means embracing agility, user centricity, and innovation. It means staying ahead in a fast-paced market by being able to adapt quickly and intelligently. With user behavior analytics at your fingertips, making informed decisions on which features to develop and release becomes more science than guesswork. Feature flags enable you to test these decisions in real-world scenarios, providing you with concrete data on user engagement and satisfaction. This means you can confidently prioritize features that will genuinely resonate with your users. Now, consider the challenge of feature testing. Traditional methods often means rolling out features to all users and then dealing with the fallout. If there's a bug, it would affect the experience of all your users. Feature flags offer a smarter approach. You can segment your users, deploying features to specific groups, be it by geographic location, user behavior, or other criteria. This targeted approach not only minimizes risks, but also provides more relevant feedback, allowing you to fine-tune features to perfection. Finally, let's talk about adaptability. The mobile app market is dynamic, and user preferences can shift rapidly. Feature flags give you the agility to respond to these changes swiftly, whether it's tweaking a feature based on user feedback or rolling back a change that didn't hit the mark. You can do it all without disrupting the overall user experience. Now let's talk about how feature flags can foster an experimentation culture. In the fast-paced world of mobile apps, the ability to innovate through experimentation is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Feature flags provide a powerful tool to conduct these experiments, aligning your development efforts with the business objectives in a data-driven way. Let's dive into what's considered a good experiment in this context. A good experience is about moving beyond gut instinct and making decisions based on real-world data. Whether it's assessing how adding white space affects user engagement or determining if alternate images boost sales, experiments provide invaluable insights. They help us test hypotheses across all stages of feature development, ensuring that the features we launch positively impact our key metrics. Now, how do we cultivate a culture that embraces this approach? It starts with creating an environment where experimentation is not just accepted, but encouraged. This means fostering a space where it's safe to ask questions and explore anomalies. In this culture, every team member, from product managers to developers, is involved in the process, bringing diverse perspectives to the table. The approach here is unapologetically data-driven, focusing on metrics that matter. The tools we use are also crucial. We rely on a suite of monitoring, observability, and analytics tools like UXCam to gather relevant metrics. These tools help us segment our users effectively, ensuring that we target the right groups for each experiment. Additionally, we employ robust data cleaning and analysis tools to ensure the accuracy and relevance of our findings. Defining what success looks like in each experiment is vital. It's not about vague aspirations, it's about concrete goals tied directly to business objectives. Success might mean improving a specific metric by a certain percentage, for example. And it's important to remember that the impact of an experiment is often broader than a single metric. We consider how changes affect our overall user base, ensuring we're always moving in the right direction. In all of this, recognizing and addressing bias is key. We're all human, and our preconceptions can sometimes color our interpretations of data. By being mindful of biases like anchoring or confirmation bias, we ensure that our experiments are as objective as possible. We're careful not to discard data points just because they don't fit our expected narrative. A pivotal aspect of this culture is the retrospective, a moment of reflecting and learning following each experiment. Imagine gathering your team and delving into the outcomes of your latest feature test. You discuss whether the experiment met its goals, the unexpected questions it raised, and the answers it provided. Each retrospective is a chance to distill learnings, guiding your decisions on whether to launch a feature. Even if an experiment's results are neutral, the decision to proceed can still align with your broader objectives, informed by the insights gained. In essence, creating an experimental culture with feature flags is about more than running tests. It's about fostering a mindset of continuous learning and improvement, where every decision is informed by data, every hypothesis is rigorously tested, and the entire team is engaged in the journey towards innovation. In the intricate world of mobile apps, especially in organizations where multiple teams are innovating simultaneously, the management of feature flags takes on an added layer of complexity. Imagine two teams within your organization, each diligently working on new features for the same app. Team A is developing a new user interface element, while Team B is focused on enhancing the app's analytics capabilities. Both teams operating in their dedicated silos, creating feature flags for their respective functionalities. However, here lies a potential for a significant oversight. Without adequate communication and coordination, these independently created feature flags could conflict. What worked perfectly in isolation for one team might lead to unexpected issues when another team's feature flag is activated. It's like two musicians playing different tunes simultaneously. Without harmony, the results won't be easy on the ears. To navigate this challenge, regular communication between teams is not just beneficial, it's essential. It's about creating a rhythm where teams are in sync, aware of each other's projects and the specific feature flags being used. This collaborative approach ensures that when both feature flags are enabled, they complement rather than clash, like a well-orchestrated symphony. Another layer to this strategy involves understanding the interdependencies of feature flags. Consider this. You want to roll out a new experiment, let's call it experiment A, which depends on feature B. However, feature B is currently only enabled for a small number of segments of users. This limited rollout can mean that experiment A doesn't reach a sufficient number of users to yield meaningful results. The solution? A thorough mapping of your feature flags and a keen awareness of their dependencies. It's about ensuring that when you pull one lever, you're fully aware of the gears it sets in motion. In summary, successful feature flag management in a multi-team environment is a blend of strategic communication, understanding interdependencies, and collaborative planning. It's about ensuring that each move is made with an awareness of the broader picture, aligning individual efforts with collective goals. Thanks for joining me today. In the next lesson, we'll bring it all together and showcase a proven framework for your release management.